Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
What a lovely day!
Pressurized system next to a vacuum.
First metric claims the gravity of that.
Really? Where does it get the pressure from?
Okay, but there's a relationship between the two.
No, that is what you're trying to prove.
Right, okay, well anyways, Arwen, you illustrated the observation of dust clinging to things.
Right, this is not science. Yeah, you need to formulate a decent hypothesis with an independent and a dependent variable, a cause and effect relationship. You've established none of this, yet you're still referring to it like it's some sort of science. It isn't.
So ask me what the hypothesis is again, and I'll tell you, what the independent variable is. I'll tell you everything.
Variable?
You haven't...
What's the dependent variable?
The what? Sorry.
Dependent. Dependent variable.
Dependent?
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm directly varying the independent variable. The force between the two objects.
That's a variable, is it?
It depends on the independent variable.
Sorry. Yes, of course it does. It's a cause and effect relationship. I understand this. What's the dependent variable?
The force between the two objects.
So you're varying the force between the objects. How on earth are you varying?
You don't vary the dependent variable. You don't vary the dependent variable.
Right. But your dependent variable is the force.
Yes, you don't vary that.
Right.
Come on, man.
Well, that's my point. You don't vary it. You're trying to vary it. The dependent variable is the effect that you are having.
So hold up. He's asking why you can't see this in everyday life. Objects attracting objects, because there's variables in everyday life, like friction, air pressure. There's magnetism. There's Earth's gravity.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Earth's gravity.
Let me put it this way.
Hold on. Why have you slipped this in? Earth's gravity. Non-scientific, non-validated, nonsense. Why are you slipping this assertion in like it's a variable that you're not controlling and needs to be controlled when it's non-proven nonsense?
No, but hold up. Okay, so we could take away Earth's gravity. Wait, hold up. So the way you control for them, so I said friction is not allowing us to see these forces occur in everyday life. So friction, the way you account for friction is by suspending the experiment. There's less of a resistance on the experiment, so they can the objects can act naturally. There, are you standing on the ground?
Yes.
Are you wearing shoes?
Yes.
Okay, so there you've already got two forces resisting this force of the building. These are two variables that are affecting. Yeah, friction. You know friction? Because this is how science works, dude.
Don't tell me how this is science. Don't call me dude. Yeah. We just ripped you a new one. Yeah? And you want to carry on telling me what science is? It's absolutely pathetic. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say first and foremost a huge, massive, enormous thank you to all of the live audience for tuning in, hopefully sharing this debate, and a massive thank you to all of the debating panel for making this debate possible. If you hated the show, well then you know exactly what to do, but if you liked it, consider sharing it, or subscribing if you have not done so already. I've been Nathan Oakley, and I will see you all in the next